Hi, my name is Suhas, and my project is about the centroid, which is one of the points of concurrency in a triangle. The centroid is a point where all three medians meet, and it represents the triangle's balance point. Here's my completed construction. I'll label my triangle A, B, and C. On each side, I measure the length and mark the midpoint, here, here, and here. Then I drew the medians. A median is a line from a vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. So I have three medians. The point is the centroid, right here, the exact balancing point of the triangle. Now I'm going to show you how to construct a centroid from scratch. First, I draw my triangle and label the corners A, B, and C. Next, I measure each side with a ruler to find the midpoint. I measure the length, divide it by 2, and mark the middle. These will give us the midpoints, like so. Now, I draw the medians. A median connects from vertex to the midpoint of opposite side, like I said. So, let's do the first one. Now the second one. And now last. So, I have three medians now. Alright, and now this is the point where all the three medians intersect. And that is the centroid of our triangle. And that right there is the exact center of balance. But if you can't measure or you can't find the midpoint correctly, all you need is a compass and a pencil. All you need to do is get one vertex, imagine more than half to the midpoint, then draw arcs, same thing on the other side, connect the points in the between, and that's it. You can find the centroid using that method too. There are many ways people use this centroid in real life, and one way is in soccer. So in soccer, players often form these things called the passing triangles, like this one. They form passing triangles on the field. For example, a midfielder, a winger, and a striker created this triangle, and that helped them move the ball around the defenders easily, faster, and more passing options. The centroid of the triangle is the balance point of their formation. If the player moves too far away from the centroid, the triangle becomes uneven and harder for them to make safe passes. Coaches also use this idea to help players stay in the right possessions, so the team keeps the control of the ball. You can also see the centroid in bridge designs. Many bridges use triangle supports called trusses. Each triangle has a centroid, which engineers use to understand how weight and forces spread through the structure. For example, let's imagine a team of civil engineers designing a new pedestrian bridge for a small town. They create a triangle truss to support the bridge. They need to know exactly where the centroid of each triangle is, because the centroid acts as the balance point by showing them where the weight naturally evens out. By calculating the centroid, engineers can place support beams in the perfect spot so the bridge does not tilt, bend, or even collapse. Without finding the centroid, forces on the truss would be uneven, causing the bridge to be very unsafe. Real-life scenarios like these can real-life scenarios show how the centroid helps like engineers build stronger and more stable bridges. So overall, the centroid is more than just a geometry concept. It shows up in real life, sports, construction, and many other places. My construction and demonstration show how to find it and why it's important. Thanks for watching.